Well, good morning. It's still snowing cold here in Iowa, and I'm in the kitchen. I've been thinking that the Super Bowl's coming up, and I'm going to want to serve some healthy appetizers. Hope to have some people over, safely of course, and vaccinated. But I'm going to make these little mini pizzas. So I have 2.5 cups of cooked riced cauliflower here. To that, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of mozzarella cheese, 3 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. I'm going to add 1/8 teaspoon of salt. You've probably seen people making cauliflower crust, and I just wanted to demonstrate how I'm going to make these. And I have 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And so that's all going to go in there, plus 2 eggs. And I'm going to mix that up real good, and it should get a little bit gooey. So I'm going to show you that. So that is going to be my cauliflower crust that I'm going to bake at 400 for 20 minutes. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to divide it. I have my favorite Pampered Chef pan right here. I'm going to divide it between each of the 12 squares. And I've already sprayed this pan. And of course the trick will be to get them all even. So then it always takes some adjusting. And I can see it's not gonna, well, maybe not come out pretty close to even. So anyway, some of them are bigger than others. I'll get that evened up. I can see this one needs more. So I'm going to push these down, probably use my fingers to push it down, and I'll even get all these nice and even. And then this is going to go in the oven. And then I'll be back with the toppings because of course that's the best part. Well, hi, I'm Becky DeWald in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and I'm back. In my first video, I created the crust for these little mini pizzas that I'm going to serve Super Bowl Sunday. And as you can see, they're all baked now. They've been in the oven for 20 minutes. And I'm ready to put on the sauce. I have 1/4 cup of a low sugar marinara sauce. So you can check, I always check out the back of the jars when I shop and find one that's very low in sugar because I'm trying to watch sugar. I'm on a health plan. And eating healthy like this is part of my plan. I'm using this cute little teaspoon to divide because these won't need a lot of sauce. I don't want it to get all runny and run down the sides. And it looks like, I think I'm going to make it. I may have to get a little bit from one of these and spread it over here because I think it's a huge mistake to put too much sauce on anything. Let's see, where did I get too generous with the sauce? But as you can see, 1/4 cup of sauce isn't a whole lot. You're just wanting a taste of sauce. So I want to show you this. So there I've got my sauce spread around all of them. And then I'm going to put mozzarella cheese, and I have 3/4 cup. This recipe called for a cup of cheese. I have 1/4 cup of the mozzarella in the crust, and now the rest is going to go on top. And when these go back in the oven, they'll just need to go in long enough for the cheese to melt. And I think this is going to look good. I'm going to make it here to all of them, I think. Well, we'll spread a little bit around. I used to teach kindergarten, so I know all about fair and dividing things up evenly. So there's all my little mini pizzas, and then the last item that's going to go on, and you can see I'm dog sitting Bodie, my grand dog today, and he is very interested in all this. I have turkey pepperoni. It's 70% less fat than regular pepperoni, and on each of these is going to have one little pepperoni on the top. You can add other things if you want. You can add some little green pepper. You can add some mushroom, whatever you like on your pizza. I think they're kind of cute, just with the little piece of pepperoni on top of them. because, you know, I'll be serving other things that day too. So here they are, ready to go in the oven, and they'll only go back in the oven about 5 to 7 minutes, just enough to melt this cheese, and then they're done, and I'll put them on a plate and serve them for when we have some folks over. So I hope you enjoyed this, because this crust recipe can be used for a big pizza or a little pizza like I did today. Have a nice afternoon.